Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the processional. Convocation is hereby called to order. Please be seated. My name is Alan Kimmel. I'm an associate teaching professor in material science and engineering and associate head for undergraduate studies in the College of Earth and Mineral Sciences. On the behalf of the Pennsylvania State University, I welcome each of you to this occasion. I also welcome our World Campus students who are watching this event live online from locations around the world. This convocation ceremony is patterned after a ritual which has been repeated through the long history of higher education and duplicated throughout the world wherever there are colleges and universities. The robes that we wear and the symbols of the ceremony are from the Middle Ages. The mace is a symbol of the authority of the university and was carved from the newel post of the first Old Main building. But the spirit of this event is modern and focused on the future. Today, we mark the beginning of your journey in higher education. In a few short years, we will all assemble again to celebrate your graduation from Penn State. I offer you my best wishes for your success beginning today. To conclude my official duty, I ask once again that you please rise. President Barron, by the authority vested in me as the University Marshal and a member of the Penn State faculty, I wish to present to you the class of 2022 with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining.
Thank you, Dr. Kimmel. Class of 2022, let us begin by joining the singing lions in the singing of the Penn State alma mater. Thank you. And now, for your first official act. And now, for your first official act as a Penn State student, please sit down. I'm Eric Barron, president of Penn State, and I'm here with my colleagues to officially welcome you to what is now your university. Tonight, we wish to share a few important facts about campus and your fellow students, but before we begin, I hope you'll join me in thanking the talented students in the Singing Lions for their wonderful performance this evening. Let's also thank the dedicated team of students, RAs, welcome, week crew and volunteers, orientation team, and staff who've been working so hard for your arrival. I'd like to introduce one last group. In the audience, we have members of our faculty, staff, and university leadership, including Michael Hoschel, the student trustee on the Penn State Board of Trustees, who is with us on stage. Can you all please stand and be recognized? Faculty and staff. Thank you. It's an honor to address you today. You are now part of an institution that is known worldwide for excellence in teaching, research, and service. I'm very proud of the work we do at Penn State, our dedicated faculty and staff, our distinguished research enterprise, and our service and philanthropy that benefit humankind. Wherever you go, if you say, "I go to Penn State," you're likely to find other proud Penn Staters. 1 in 111 Americans with a college degree is a Penn State graduate. That number is 1 in 10 of residents of Pennsylvania with a college degree. Will everyone who has a Penn State graduate in their immediate family please stand? As you can see, thank you. As you can see, the Penn State tradition continues for some and begins for others. This convocation marks the ceremonial beginning of your academic pursuits, but more importantly, it's intended to better acquaint you with some of Penn State's people and expectations and opportunities while giving you a few insights into college life. The first step is to get to know your fellow students. So I would like to share some of the defining characteristics of the class of 2022. First and foremost, you are a big group, about 8,000 strong. You were selected from students who applied from more than 11,600 high schools from around the world. You've come from 45 states and the District of Columbia. We have 100 students from Florida and just 1 student from Arkansas and from Alaska. There are 1,200 students here, the first in their family to attend college. We're welcoming 2,000 international students from 60 different countries. Everyone in this room is ready for academic challenges. 35% of this class had a high school GPA of 4.0 or higher, and over 50% had a GPA of 3.87 or higher. 73% of you attended public schools. 17% attended private or religiously affiliated schools. 8% from international schools, and the rest went from charter schools or were homeschooled. You come from large schools and small schools. 1 student here had just 18 students in their graduating class. And I know you're looking forward to the Nittany Lions football season. Because the football tickets for first-year students sold out in 9 minutes. We have a lot more than football. We have 31 varsity teams and 230 new student athletes among this group, and it is absolutely a wonderful experience to see any of these students in action. We also have a national windsurfing champion, a semi-professional go-kart racer. These karts travel at speeds of up to 160 miles an hour and are the training ground for Formula One racing. It's not the only students we have on the move. One of our students can solve a Rubik's Cube in 18 seconds and has taken the talent to 16 World Cube Association speed solving championships. We have unicycle riders, dancers, poets, podcasters, a member of the varsity stunt team, and a best of show cake decorator. Another student broke the world record for the most cereal boxes toppled in a domino fashion. I'm sure all of you knew that was a category, right? This class has 16 pairs of twins. One pair will be joining our 255 new incoming cadets and midshipmen in ROTC. Another pair is running for the Penn State cross country and track team. We are also welcoming in this room 37 veterans as first-year students. Many of you have been avid volunteers, helping Spanish immigrants study for the U.S. citizenship exam, building fences in Hawaii to keep the land safe from wild boars, founding the Peace for Puppies animal rescue organization, and collecting nearly 50,000 pairs of shoes to distribute to those in need in Haiti, Honduras, Sierra Leone, and Moldova. One student built an automated bear that plays tic-tac-toe with children while providing facts about bears. Others are entrepreneurs. One student owns a t-shirt company, another runs a DJ business, and another founded an aerial photography service that uses drones. Here's the bottom line. Your classmates are fascinating. Every single one of you earned the right to be here by your hard work. And the first thing you should see when you see a fellow student is this person must be interesting. They must have a great deal of value. Otherwise, they would not have been accepted to come to Penn State University. You have all the talent. You have the brain power. You've already had achievements where we know you can succeed at Penn State. And I also encourage you not just to see and appreciate the differences, but to look around and see so many people with a common interest. We've even provided these colorful t-shirts you're wearing to make it easier for you to identify someone else who's in the same college or program that you are. Introduce yourself, explore the campus. As one wise upper-level student said, going places alone is not weird, it just means you're okay with yourself. One of the best ways to get to know your classmates is to participate in activities. Take full advantage of the breadth and depth of opportunities available to you. And if you do, I guarantee you, all the data is there. You become an engaged student, you are happier, you are healthier, you get better grades, you're building a resume while you're here, and ultimately you will end up with stronger opportunities for your career. At Penn State, there are many paths that you can take. Right now, let's watch a video that shows some of the ways that you can get involved.
My name is Markia Freeman. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I'm Carlos Christian Flores. I'm from Alexandria, Virginia, and I'm a broadcast journalist and hospitality management major with a certificate in sports journalism.
SMART stands for Student Minority Advisory and Recruitment Team. We are an organization that is focused on increasing the underrepresented population here at Penn State University Park campus. We give tours, we do phone-a-thons, and then we have our two major recruiting events, Spend a Fall Day and Achievers. The first night that they're here, they have kind of a welcome night where it's a big celebration.
We had performances from dance troupes, clubs, fraternities, sororities.
Anytime that we as Penn State can be more diverse and be more inclusive, that's always a plus.
My name's Rana. I'm a director for Alternative Breaks, and we're here in Ypsilanti, Michigan, working in community gardens. Penn State Alternative Breaks is a function out of the Office of Student Activities at Penn State. So we have 10 trips this year. There's over 50 students spending their break around America, really doing something for the community and to get to know themselves and get to know what is happening in the world around them.
I want to work for ESPN as an NBA analyst. That is the dream. Tuesdays at 5:30, I have a sports talk show. I sit down with my co-host, KJ Mead, and we just talk sports.
Welcome back to We'll Get You Up here on ComRadio.com. I'm here.
I'm majoring in telecommunications with a focus in management and entrepreneurship, and my minor is social entrepreneurship. If I can give any advice, I would just say focus. Time goes really, really fast.
You don't want to lose sight of what the end goal is. The end goal is to get a degree. The end goal is to find a job, to be successful, or do what you love. And I feel like if you take advantage of what we have here at Penn State, you can achieve that tenfold.
You're supposed to enjoy your time here, but you're also supposed to focus, get an education, and leave here and feel prepared to take on any and everything.
Our trips focus a lot on reflections. By being here, you're being open to new experiences and open to finding out who you really are. So my advice to incoming freshmen would be to embrace all the opportunities Penn State has to offer and join organizations that help you stretch your comfort zone. When you're going on these trips, they're fun and all, but at the end of the day, did you do something to help someone besides yourself? And just giving back and having an opportunity to do something for someone is really rewarding. I kind of think about it as a puzzle. We're just part of it.
The choices you make will shape your Penn State experience. Among the first thing you'll need to learn is how to live with other people. How many of you had your own room growing up? Raise your hand. Many of you, maybe most of you, living with 1, 2, or more roommates will be an adjustment. You'll discover geographical and academic diversity, as well as differences in race and religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, political views, and age. Penn State increasingly reflects the changing face of the United States and the world. Yet everyone at Penn State shares the bonds of history, hard work, ambition, and occasionally even, almost certainly as a matter of fact, a common cold. I'm glad somebody laughed. We're in this together, and we gain strength and understanding from the differences, much more so than the similarities. Tomorrow I'll be posting a blog that describes some of our initiatives to promote diversity and inclusion. I hope you'll read it, and I encourage you to embrace this community by meeting people. In that spirit, please meet Dr. Nicholas Jones, Executive Vice President and Provost. Dr. Jones is the Chief Academic Officer of the university. What's more, his daughter attends Penn State, so he knows a little bit about the student experience, at least from a parent's perspective. Thank you.
Good evening. Good evening. That's better, thank you. I want to join Dr. Barron in welcoming you all to Penn State. As a Penn State parent, I've done my share of packing, heavy lifting, and handing over some money before saying goodbye. And like your parents and families, I have very high hopes for you. We want you to be safe, to be happy, to thrive, to make friends, to love learning, and to have fun. All of that is part of college. Along the way, you will face new responsibilities, and I'm not just talking about keeping track of your room key. Decisions about your social life, eating habits, academic choices, and whether to paint yourself blue and white for the football games, all of these decisions are on your shoulders now. And although your decisions may be different from those of your parents, I urge you to rely on the good values instilled in you by your family and friends. Now, I realize that most of you haven't had time yet to unpack, let alone plan for an internship or a study abroad trip, but it is never too early to begin thinking about what you want to accomplish while you're here at Penn State and what you'll need to be doing now to make that happen. College is fleeting. As I'm talking, it may seem like the 4 years ahead will take an eternity, but just ask the seniors. The time goes by incredibly fast. The decisions you make today and all along the way will have significant impacts on the options that are available to you later. There are many people at Penn State who can advise you on how to pursue various alternatives. Find out now what you have to do in order to be ready. Everyone here has the potential to achieve excellence, but you will need to do your part. The pace is fast, and success will depend on hard work. As the great chemist Louis Pasteur said, "Fortune favors the prepared mind." I encourage you to be prepared for and faithfully attend every one of your classes. And academic integrity is very important at Penn State. Do the right thing every time. You are beginning a new chapter in your lives, and that comes with challenges. Talk to your professors, go to their office hours. I repeat, go to their office hours. And if you need extra help, please ask. Penn State has excellent mental and physical health services as well as academic support. This short video describes our peer tutoring services.
I'm Robert Schreiner from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I'm a graduating senior. I'm a major in engineering science with minors in math and physics, and I am a tutor at Penn State Learning. Science is a lot of failure, but when you have those moments where you finally find something that you think might be new or might be interesting, that really is what makes it worth it. For myself, I just enjoy the satisfaction of helping people. I don't like when people come in and they're afraid of a subject or they don't think they can succeed. So I really like trying to sort of empower them to be able to handle that material on their own. Penn State Learning is a peer-to-peer tutoring service that is included with your tuition. All students, you can come in, we're open all throughout the week, it's free. We offer services from writing to foreign languages, to math, to science, all across the spectrum, a lot of the introductory classes especially. We believe in the pursuit of knowledge as something in and of itself worthwhile. At Penn State, we're all about excellence. We're all about success the right way. We're also about having fun, enjoying other aspects of life. People I've met here are some that I'll remember for the rest of my life. The memories are what's gonna last. 4 years will go quickly. If you do one thing, do as much as you can. So academically, take classes that really challenge you, push yourself, meet as many people as you can. There's all these great things that Penn State has for resources, and I would really encourage you to take advantage of them.
Another important way to enhance your learning is to get involved in research outside of the classroom environment. Our faculty are working on the world's most pressing and interesting problems, and they need and encourage undergraduate students to assist with this work. This next video highlights 4 of our outstanding faculty members and the students with whom they are working.
My name is Dr. Christopher Michael Bopp.
Hi, my name is Felicia Davis.
My name is Dr. Susan Russell.
My name is Ann Clements. I created a program that's called First Class. It's an artificial intelligence-driven virtual reality program that helps undergraduates learn how to teach.
What did you guys think of the theme from Chapter 1?
It can be a challenge to get students out before their junior or senior year. Practicing in virtual reality allows them to get a head start as soon as they get to campus.
What'd you think of that?
It felt real. I felt I was in a real classroom.
That's wonderful.
My research is very practical. I'm trying to help make better teachers for the next generation of learners.
The course is called Community Outreach and Engagement. Students are trained in the laboratory to perform a variety of skills. The students demonstrate competence in the laboratory, but they're working with other 20, 21-year-olds. When you get them off campus, get them out of their comfort zone, and they realize that they actually know what they're doing.
Well done.
It's so much fun to watch them as they get better and better over the course of a semester, to the point where now they're like, I could do this job. It really is an important component of their education.
My research is about helping people to communicate through textiles. It's hands-on, it's experiential, and then taking that experience and then beginning to translate that into other forms. Undergrads can have a big role in this. One of the reasons I enjoy working with undergrads is because they're really fresh, and often their questions are the thing that helps you find a new path. And of course, I enjoy their energy and enthusiasm. Here at Penn State, in the Department of Architecture, we're challenging them to think differently about architecture so that there are new solutions for tomorrow.
We call this course the Moral Moments Project because we are works in process, and the project of being human is lifelong. We have fought, we have talked, we have sometimes argued, but in a respectful way that offers room for the dignity of every individual. So the students have spent a lot of time thinking about their personal stance in the world. Talk about change. These students have changed their lives, but in a very methodical, thoughtful, mindful way. This is a class about being human, and we work best on our human beingness when we're together.
All of those students in that video could be any one of you. This brings me to my last piece of advice, but it is an essential one. Get to know at least one faculty or staff member this year. Penn State may seem large and somewhat daunting at first, but there is a real family feeling here, and you are now part of this family too. Now I'd like to introduce Dr. Kathy Bischke, who is our Vice Provost for Faculty Affairs. She has been a faculty member in the College of Education at Penn State for more than 25 years and is also a Penn State parent. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Bischke.
Good evening. I'm very pleased to welcome you to Penn State. As Vice Provost, I work closely with our faculty on matters related to your education, and I'd like to introduce some of them now. As I introduce each faculty member, I'll ask the students enrolled in the college to stand as well. This will give you a first look at your classmates. But before we begin with the college recognitions, let's recognize the new World Campus undergraduate students who are watching this event from around the world. Please join me in welcoming them with a round of applause. Thank you. Let's begin with the College of Agricultural Sciences and Lester Greel, Professor and Program Coordinator of Veterinary and Biomedical Sciences. Will our agricultural sciences students please stand? All right, thank you. You may be seated. Representing the College of Arts and Architecture is Bonj Siegel, Professor of Landscape Architecture. Will our Arts and Architecture students please stand? Thank you. Representing the Smeal College of Business is Steve Huddart, Professor and Department Head of Accounting. Will our business students please rise? Thank you. Representing the Donald P. Belisario College of Communications is Ken Yednock, Assistant Teaching Professor. Will our communications students please rise? Thank you. Representing the Division of Undergraduate Studies is Senior Undergraduate Studies Advisor Heather Atkinson. Will our Division of Undergraduate students please rise? Thank you. Representing the College of Earth and Mineral Sciences is Jim Adair, Professor of Materials Science and Engineering, Biomedical Engineering, and Pharmacology. Will our EMS students please rise? Next up is my academic home, the College of Education. Representing the college is Kevin Kinser, Professor of Education and Department Head of Education Policy Studies. Will our education students please rise? Representing the College of Engineering is Associate Dean for Research and George Lissut. Will our engineering students please rise? Thank you. Representing the College of Health and Human Development is Artie Madhavan, Assistant Professor in Communication Sciences and Disorders. Will our Health and Human Development students please stand? Thank you. Representing the College of Information Sciences and Technology is Nicholas Jacoby, Director of Undergraduate Programs. Will our IST students please rise? Wow. Thank you. Representing the College of the Liberal Arts is Amy Lynch, Assistant Teaching Professor of Political Science and Co-Director of Undergraduate Studies. Will our liberal arts students please stand? Thank you. Representing the College of Nursing is Beth Ann White, Assistant Teaching Professor. Will our nursing students please stand? And finally, representing the Eberly College of Science is Kristen Finch, Associate Dean for Diversity and Inclusion. Will our science students please stand? Thank you. Congratulations to all of you. Now please welcome our last speaker, Cody Heaton, President of the University Park Undergraduate Association. Cody is a senior majoring in industrial engineering. He is from Morristown, New Jersey, and has created Eaton with Heaton for students and organizations to be able to interact with student government in a more relaxed atmosphere. Cody.
Good evening, class of 2022. It is with great honor and privilege that I welcome you to the grand university that is Penn State. You all are about to embark on a 4-year journey that will change your lives. Whether it be through the people you meet, the degree you earn, or the organizations you become affiliated with, Penn State has a lasting effect. Our world-class institution has some of the best academics, sports, and research that you all can take advantage of, and I encourage you to do so. Since we are one big family, I thought I would give you some advice from the perspective of an older sibling to a younger sibling. Plus, my younger brother is currently a first-year student, so it's even more fitting. Shout out, Michael. The first year of college is an exciting yet trying time. It is filled with challenges, both small and large, that will test you. There will be classes that push you to new limits, and that may seem impossible, but you will make it through. There will be emotional tests, days when everything seems to be going wrong, and then the next hour, you'll be on top of the world. There will be difficult times for many of you, but you will grow and learn from these experiences. Know that there are resources here comprised of both friends and professionals to help you along the way. Never hesitate to reach out to a professor, staff member, counselor, or religious leader to help make Penn State your home. I have personally had hardships over the past 4 years, and using the on-campus resources was a tremendous help. Take advantage of all the relationships you form and spend time building upon those relationships. As an older sibling likes to do, I'm going to challenge you all. I challenge you to build a better you, to improve yourself more in these next 4 years than all your past years combined. While there are virtually unlimited ways to accomplish this at Penn State, I have a few suggestions. First, go to the Involvement Fair this Wednesday, August 22nd, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the Hub Robeson Center lawn, and sign up for 3 clubs. Go to a few meetings and just join one club. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to say, this isn't right for me. During my freshman year, I joined a fraternity, rode for the club crew team, and joined the Penn State Pre-Medical Society, all of which I found were not right for me. I eventually found student government to be my niche and participated in it for all 4 years. So find a way to be involved. It will allow you to meet and become friends with a diverse group of fellow new students. Becoming involved also allows you to immerse yourself in the different cultures Penn State offers, while helping to build a strong social network and balance your academic schedule. The people you meet may even become your best friends, and they will all be a part of an unforgettable first year. Next, I challenge you to hold each other accountable and to a higher standard. Penn State offers a Stand for State Bystander Intervention Program, which I encourage you all to participate in. This program helps students recognize signs of sexual assault, mental health issues, and risky drinking and drug use. Stand for State offers programs throughout the semester to train students on best practices to help each other in these situations. As a family, we must ensure that we keep each other safe and are making ethical decisions. My last piece of advice is to do something every day that makes you uncomfortable, something that develops your inner self, but you've always struggled to do. It could be talking to that professor after class, going to the fitness centers routinely, or sparking up a conversation with a random person sitting next to you. You will be amazed at what you learn and how much you grow by doing this daily. Many people say, these 4 years of college are the best 4 years of your life, and I wholeheartedly disagree with this statement. Rather, I say, make these 4 years the best 4 years you've had so far. College is a 4-year journey where you can find yourself and develop your passions. Thank you all, and this concludes Convocation. Please join us now in the Hub Robeson Center for Hub Late Night. Thank you.